Thank you so much to all the supporters that make this channel possible. I am Subliminal, and this is a Star Citizen's Guide to the Galaxy. The 2952 Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is here, and day 5, they're going to be showcasing Anvil Aerospace, including the Anvil C8R, which, by the way, I'm going to have a more detailed first look releasing the same day as this, so go check it out. In today's video, I'll be walking around and giving you my thoughts and opinions on every ship here on display, so don't expect any detailed stats. If you'd like to get my thoughts on the entire 2952 IAE, check out the playlist in the info card above. And while you're up there, why not enter to win some starter packs for you or to gift them to friends? Without further ado, let's get to it. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on every Anvil ship here on display, and we're starting right now. All right, here we go. For a really exciting day. I've never seen so many people running past me to get into the showroom floor here before. But we've got Anvil Day, and it looks like we've got 2 open halls on the right and a downstairs. So let's go take a look. To the left, we have the Terrapin. This ship is actually like really durable right now. It's got a lot of hull HP. It doesn't have very much for armaments, and of course its main, like, I say this all the time, but this looks like somebody should be strapped to this and tortured. This is so cool, man. But yeah, I mean, it's the Terrapin. It's an exploration ship that doesn't really have its gameplay loop in, but it is pretty durable. You can do bounties in it and don't have to worry about anybody killing you unless you fall asleep. But yeah, it's got a toilet in here. Oh, I don't have a flashlight. But trust me, there's a toilet in here. The toilet got some components. And yeah, I mean, there's a little cult following for this little guy. I tried to fit stuff in here, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. But great torture chamber, though. I tell you what. Oh, yes. My most hated ship. Okay, so there's going to be people in the comments that are going to be like, okay, but like money doesn't matter. False, okay? False. This is the worst value ship for Alpha UBC, for money, everything. This is the Gladiator. It's the Gladiator bomber. It's a light bomber, all right? And I fucking hate it because it's just dumb. Like, there's no way to acquire, there's no reason to have it. Like, get a Harbinger or get a Hurricane. You know what I mean? Like, or a Scorpius. It's just, there's no reason to have it. I say this every year, but I hate it. They need to slave the guns to the pilot. And I don't normally just willy-nilly say that. That's not something I recommend, but it needs to be done because this isn't enough. Allow it to drop bombs like the A1 is going to be. Then it will have a purpose, boys. As of right now, it doesn't make sense to have it because you could just be in something that's better. Anyway, I hope my point is across there. It's not even necessarily about the money. It's just that there's better ships for the money. Arrow, one of the best light fighters in the game. I would have said best before the blade got its buff. Make sure you're putting the size 1 weapons up here like what's on here. Don't put like you can't put a fixed size 3 anymore, which is actually good for the current meta right now. Anyway, but yeah, it's a very small, very agile light fighter. Only has 1 shield generator. That's all it needs. So it's a great ship. It's Anvil Arrow. You guys all know. Up here we have the Anvil Carrack. Carrack is an exploration ship. It's going to be one of the best exploration ships you're going to have in the game at like finding wormholes and stuff like that. I don't really follow the exploration gameplay all that much, but this does have a tier 2 med bed, which means you can spawn in it. It's got plenty of cargo space. The cargo hold is pretty massive, and you can fit lots of land vehicles and stuff in here. And then it also has a hangar at the top where you could fit a Pisces. You can fit a Buccaneer. Put it in sideways. You can fit an RSI Aurora. No pilot guns. No pilot guns, but you've got turrets at the bottom, top, and the sides. I think they're all manned. Oh, the top turret is a remote turret that can be activated with a seat that's like behind the bridge crew. Ooh, the Hurricane. I can't make up my mind on what's better, the Hurricane or the Scorpius. But definitely the Scorpius if you're solo sometimes. Yeah, this is the Hurricane. It's the duo light fighter, duo heavy fighter. So you're going to need a buddy to be at the back, but he's going to have the firepower of a saber mounted to a turret on a pretty quick and nimble ship. If you didn't know, this whole ring here used to be invincible, at least for NPCs. It's not anymore. So hurricanes aren't necessarily that much of a threat like they used to be, because it's no longer, that hole's no longer invincible. And this thing takes up like 25% of the whole size of the ship, especially like if you see it from up top. So that's really good that they fixed that. Another thing to mention about the Hurricane is it's got a size 2 shield generator, which is dope. It takes a long time to recharge, but it lasts you a pretty decent amount of time. All right, the Anvil Hawk. The Anvil Hawk is a pretty cool light fighter. It's armed to the teeth. You got like 6 weapons on this thing. It's ridiculous. I think these are gimbaled. I think they get bigger. I don't know. Anyway, 6 weapons on here. It's very quick and nimble in space. It has room in the back to hold a warm bounty. But yeah, you got your prisoner seat back here. Pretty dope. That's gonna be nice to be able to put a warm bounty back there and turn him in. Yeah, dope. The issues with it though is it's fragile, and when it's in flight mode, it has like this cross section that's kind of big and easy to hit. So in my personal opinion, I think that this is one of those light fighters that is only going to be good in the right hands, and I don't have those hands. So good luck to you guys on that. This is the Pisces. The Pisces is the snub fighter for the Carrack. So I believe it comes with one. The Expedition comes with this one, the C8X Pisces, that has 4 size, it doesn't matter what size, 4 weapons on it. 4 weapons. I don't recommend this as a starter package. It's a terrible starter package, especially with the cutter out now. If you're a passive player, just go with the cutter. If you're more of a combat player, get the Mustang Alpha. That's my opinions on that. But you've got enough room in here for about, I think, 2 SCU. Oh, it might have 4. Yeah, a couple drop seats. It's a little snub. It's very good in atmosphere. It's great for running box missions. And I think what we've all been waiting for is the brand new variant. This is gonna be my first time looking at this. Okay. All right, boys. Here we go. Here we go. I'm excited for this. I tell you what. I'm excited. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's got the doors from the Carrack. Oh, let's go. Can I get in it and tell what tier it is? I'm sure it's a tier 3. So this Pisces, it is tier 3. It is a tier 3 med bed. So that means that you can heal injuries with it. You cannot respawn after death in it. But because of how good this thing flies in atmosphere, because you have enough room to set boxes down, I'm going to say that this is going to be a pretty good ship to run bunker missions. Let's see what else it has. It's got 1 drop seat. Oh, wait, what? Can you why is this here then? I don't get it. Is this so that I can like medically like do patient? Okay, no patient in bed. I get it. I'm sorry. I saw this and I thought you could set your med bay in there. But what it is, the doctor will stand here, or anybody could stand here and give medical treatment to whoever's in the bed. I don't know. I guess if you have a buddy that's incapacitated, you can put him in the bed and you can heal him up. So that's pretty cool. It looks like it doesn't have any weapon racks or anything like that, which makes sense because it is an ambulance. I would have liked to have seen it, but yeah, it wouldn't make sense to have that. But yeah, no, this is cool. This is cool. And what's cool about this is that I've been asking to be able to put a med bed in like be able to just pick one up and put it in your ship and have it take up SCU space. Okay. And that isn't a thing right now. You can't just like say, all right, I'm going to buy a tier 3 medical facility, and it's going to take up 6 SCU spots in my Valkyrie. All right. But now you kind of can, because, well, that may not fit in the Valkyrie. We might have to do a make it fit with that. But you can get it into a Corsair right now. It's a little jank, but you could basically add a tier 3 med bed to your Corsair. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. We have to see what type of stuff we could shove it into. Yep, there's the Valkyrie right there. Speaking of the Valkyrie. All right, so over here we got the Spartan. The Spartan is the troop carrier version of the Ballista. Yeah, I mean, it's got some drop seats in the back. Pretty cool. Not really much of a need for this right now, in my opinion, but should we have more weapon racks than that? Oh, I think these are weapon racks next to each seat. Okay, that's good. What's the name of this platform, chat? I can't remember the name of the platform. Atlas. That's right, it's the Atlas platform. All right, over here we have the F8C, I believe. The civilian variant of the F8. I can't wait for this to come out, man. This is gonna flip the script on the game. Y'all are buying all these meta ships, and this is gonna come out, and this is gonna be the only thing you're gonna need to fly. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's got all the guns in the civilian variant. Let's look at the cockpit again, see if they made any changes. It looks like a hurricane in the inside. Yeah, F8 Lightning. Look at all those weapons. It doesn't even fit the UI. Look at that. The UI is broken. It's the first ship I've ever seen do that. All those weapons for the pilot. That is ridiculous. Yeah, so the way you get this ship is you're gonna need to complete some sort of quest line or achievement in Squadron 42, and then this will unlock for you in the verse. Until then, it's only flyable if you can steal it from an AI, which apparently can be done from Miles Eckhart's missions. Maybe after this soft death thing, we can soft death those pilots and take it. That'd be dope. All right, we got the Anvil Valkyrie. You know, the Valkyrie, for me, has kind of lost its luster. The need for an actual dropship is just, I mean, you don't need it. I mean, you don't need to take 20 people to like assault a ground force in this game right now, unless you're making your own content. And it used to be really good because it had a pretty decent cargo hold to tote vehicles around. But now you have so many more. The MSR, the Corsair. It's kind of lost its luster to me. But I'm anxious to see large scale ground combat, like a Siege of Orison, right? But we have to bring our own troops there. You know, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's the Valkyrie. It's pretty decently armed, pretty well armored gunship designed to get troops in and out of the battlefield. All right, we got a Hornet room in here. We done walked into the Hornet's nest. All right, I'm gonna go over these kind of briefly because they're all pretty much the same in the game's current state. Okay, the Ghost, it's a little bit more stealthy than the other variants, but since you can't put stealth components, it's useless. Let me just go over the Hornet in general. It's a slow, heavily armored, well, it's supposed to be heavily armored. It's not right now. Heavily armored medium fighter. But as of right now, it's slow, fragile, and it's not something I recommend flying at all. So if you are going to arm it with weapons, make sure you go with multiple smaller weapons rather than, actually you can't get that one. Multiple smaller weapons rather than one big one like these have. That used to be like the meta right there, but not anymore. And yeah, so anyway, so for the Ghost, because you can't put stealth, since components aren't stealthy, just forget about stealth for right now. It's useless. When stealth comes back, that will probably be the best one, unless they add in armor, because I think it's going to be less armor than the rest. This is the F7A, just like the F7 or the F8C. This is going to be acquirable through playing Squadron 42. So I like the looks of this, man. Like, I mean, really, this is the new one. This is the old one. This is hideous. This is actually cool looking, and it's a similar design, you know? It's just got bigger weapons. I don't know, man. I say they get rid of this. This ship was designed for a game that was made like 30 years ago. And they just put it in this game, and it's hideous. This is much better. I want all these to be upgraded to F7s. They can lower the weapons down and make it basically the same thing. I just hate the looks of it, you know? This is the Super Hornet. You can tell by the chin weapons down here at the bottom. I don't know why it needs this huge thing up under the nose there just to add these couple little weapons. But this one is, I guess, the best one to go for right now. I don't know, man. Don't buy this ship. What is this? Oh, it's just the base. Yeah. By the way, you can buy this chin mount. You can buy whatever you could put on this one. You could just put on this one and make your own. And I think you go to Urkel and compare the stats. The regular one is actually better or something like that. It's something weird, man. It's so weird. I'm sorry. I hate this ship, guys. I'm sorry for all you guys that didn't like it. But, all right. This is the tracker. Useless right now. You ain't tracking nothing. And then you've got the Heartfire. This has like this turret that was heavily sought after back before 3.14. Because you could put a larger size 4 weapon at the top, which was more of the meta back then. But now it's just useless. It's just a skin. Oh, Wildfire. My bad, Wildfire. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I hate these. I'm irritable today. Downstairs, we have the Ballista. The Ballista is on the Atlas platform like the People Carrier one that we saw earlier. But it has size 7 torpedoes and size 5 torpedoes as well. Yeah, so 2 size 7s and 8 size 5 torpedoes. So that's pretty cool. Great for holding down Jump Town. Yeah, so it's actually kind of got a use in the game. Buy it in the game too. It's inexpensive compared to how much it costs in the pledge store. Coming around this side, this must be the Centurion by process of elimination. It's same thing except just a bunch of big guns at the back. Up top, it has 4 size 4 weapons mounted on a turret. So again, great for holding down Jumptown against like light fighters. I'm not sure which one is more effective. That's weird. Probably. I mean, this one doesn't run out of ammo. This one will definitely be more effective, I think, if you're engaging a bunch of light fighters. But the torps will keep the bigger ships at bay. But you're gonna run out of ammo and eventually be, it's temporary. All right, let's head down the hall. Oh, this is the man, I can't remember the name of the ship. The Crucible. The Crucible. I think this is gonna be a repair ship. Heavy repair. It's a flying toolbox, is what it called it. It's basically like a floating hangar, and you land your ship in it, and you can repair a ship. I think it can fit up to like a Hornet or something like that. I wonder if it'll tell me here. Somebody in chat will let us know how big it goes up to. But yeah, it's a repair ship. It doesn't look like haven't done any much work on it. This is a very basic model. You can tell they haven't done anything in this. This is completely still concept. Hopefully, though, that other one that we saw yesterday from Aegis, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little bit tired today. I can't remember names of ships, but you guys know the one. The one that does the drone repairing. Yeah, hopefully that one looks like it's farther along. So maybe they can try and get us that soon after Pyro comes out. That'd be nice. Oh, yeah, the Liberator. If you guys haven't seen my JPEG buyer's guide on this, you should watch it. This is a pretty dope ship, man. You can fit like, I think 2 prospectors back there. It's something outlandish, man. It's a little mini Kraken. It's pretty dope. It's got pads at the top. I can't remember the size. It's probably like small pads, but there's extra small here. Like down here, you got extra small. Up here, you have small. And then this door here opens up, and you can drive land vehicles inside. It's got like 500 SCU of cargo over here. The crew lives over here. This is pretty cool shit, man. We need this for Pyro to just like bring in a fleet. Bring in a fleet to Pyro to just go wreck some stuff up, man. You know? Get some pirates. Go pirate hunting. Let's go. And this is Legionnaire. That's yeah. They both start with an L. This is gonna be the boarding ship. So it's got a docking collar that comes out of the nose here that just like will attach to the side of a hammerhead, and you can send a boarding crew in. This is really cool too. I also did a JPEG buyer's guide on it. You guys should check them out. It gives you pretty much everything you need to know before buying the ship. Yeah. Legionnaire. I'm excited for this. All right. Anvil Day on the pledge store here. Let's scroll down and see what we got. So the C8R is the name of the medical Pisces. It does have nose-mounted weapons. I don't know if I saw any weapons under the wings, though. Yeah, I don't think it does. It does have some missiles, though. I would have liked to have seen a weapon rack, but that would have made it more like it wouldn't have made sense. It doesn't need a weapon rack. One might argue it doesn't even need weapons. But yeah, so it's a medical Pisces with a tier 3 med bed. I like it. I think it's gonna be a pretty important ship. I mean, this is a starter ship, chat. You can't tote around any cargo though, unless you're holding it. But this could be a starter ship if you like to do. It's got one seat behind the pilot. This could be a good starter ship if you like to do bunker missions. So now it's like, all right, do you want to do a little bit of everything except combat? You get the cutter. If you want to do bunker missions to make money or cave missions, if you want to do FPS combat, then maybe this might be the route to go. And if you want to do, bounties, ship to ship combat, then you go with the Mustang Alpha. I think that, this will probably just be more used as someone's secondary, tertiary, quadtertiary. I don't know what comes after tertiary ship, but yeah, I could recommend this to somebody as a starter in a niche scenario. So if you don't know, tier 3 med bed means that it can only heal injuries. You can't respawn in it. So just so you guys are aware there. I don't know. I don't see the reason why you'd want to put this in a Carrack. Oh, you could set your respawn location to the Carrack. Leave through your hangar in this healing. Nah, I don't know. I don't know if that really makes sense. I think this is going to be pretty dope to put in bigger ships that this can land in, like a C2, and go do missions that way. That way, if you come, you have the C2, it's got some big guns. You come across some enemies, you can handle it, and you can get out, do your FPS missions, have plenty of storage, and now you got a med bay. Oh, gotta do that skin. Oh, so any Pisces. Okay, that's the skin to have. So you know exactly what it is. But It looks like you'll be able to put that skin on any of the Pisces, which is fine, I guess. It's gonna be hella confusing, dude. There needs to be some trolls that'll just be in a regular C8 and put that obviously ambulance skin on it. People like, I need help. Sorry, bro. This is just the regular Pisces with an ambulance paint skin on it. Save lives. Let's go. Yeah, dope ship. I'm glad that they've added this. People were talking about maybe they should add a Terrapin version now. You know, I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go back. Anvil Arrow, $75. Great value. Good ship. We all know it probably will always be a good ship. Anvil Ballista, $140. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can just buy it in game for like less than $1 million Alpha UVC or something like that. I forget exactly how much. Nope. Carrack, $600 for the Carrack. Man, I just think that there's better ships out now for what this can currently do in the game. But this ship will be, it won't be matched with its exploration capabilities once we have that exploration gameplay, though. Centurion, yeah, same thing. I don't know if this one's drivable in game yet, though. So this might be the only way to acquire this one because it just came out recently. I'm not sure if it's there yet. The Crucible, yeah. So look at that. You can barely fit a Hornet in here, so you get an idea for scale. $350. That's kind of a lot, isn't it? But yeah, it's a mobile landing pad with repair. The F7C Hornet. You guys got my thoughts on these. $180. Get out of here. Get a Banu Defender. You can get a Saber, but yeah, don't. I'm just not even gonna do it. Who's gonna be the first one in the comment to talk shit about my opinions on the Gladiator? It's my opinions. Everybody is entitled to their own wrong opinions. So you are entitled to your wrong opinion, and I'm entitled to mine. Don't buy it. You could just. There's so many more ships, better ships that you could buy with this amount of money, and definitely in the verse. Anvil Hawk, $100, decent price. Hurricane at $199. Did that go up? I don't remember what the price was, but a great duo ship. Great duo ship. The Legionnaire at $120. That's a good value. That's surely going to go up in price once they get the gameplay set up for it. Can't wait to disable and board a Hammerhead. That's going to be nice. The Liberator, $575 is a lot of money, but this is a really cool ship, man. Like I said, watch my JPEG buyer's guide on it. I was really impressed with this ship, and I'm excited to see it. I really thought it wasn't going to be something I would have wanted, but yeah, Liberator, let's go. The Spartan, only $80 for the Spartan, huh? And all you do is just carry some people around. Yeah, like I don't really see the point right now, but it will be important in the future. Terrapin, $220, sounds, I guess, reasonable. Once Exploration comes out, it'll be worth it. Don't know if you should really own it now unless you enjoy like being a really tanky but not have very good firepower for combat. I don't know. Up to you. Valkyrie, $375. Ouch. We're back to the Arrow. Warbond Daily Deal is the Super Hornet. Don't do it. But if you do it anyway, you can upgrade to it and get the discounted $165 price and 120-month insurance. And you can upgrade to something. So it doesn't have to be all new money, you know? All right. As usual, if you want to watch my reaction to this, watch it. If you don't, there's going to be a bar at the bottom that'll let you know once it's done. You can scrub through.
No, it's all wrong. Well, the RSI Galaxy prototype didn't show, and now the piece is a mess. Well, figure out how to punch this up while I go prep the Anvil segment. Oh, come on, Jimmy, you're supposed to be good at this.
What did she say about the Galaxy prototype?
Pick yourself up, mate. No time to feel sorry for you.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh my god! Oh my god, this one is crazy! He's poking him with this.
Still alive!
Oh, there's one of those new Anvil C8R ambulance snubs I've heard about.
Oh, hey, Jimmy. Hey. Oh, you've been watching these videos, right? Oh, this one's crazy. Oh, seriously? Oh, it's great stuff. Jax has been beaming it from Pyro.
What?
Well, we'll have you back out there, patched up and saving lives as soon as we possibly can. If I can work out how to use this built-in med bed.
Jimmy? Where did he go?
What did she say in the beginning about?
RSI Galaxy. Well, the RSI Galaxy prototype didn't show, and now the piece is a mess.
What's happening here, chat? What's she talking about? Anyway, I guess we'll find out on RSI today. Whatever. Yeah, that was kind of cool. So this whole time, Jimmy didn't know he was alive. Yes, of course we got a complete pack, and you could buy some clothes. IAE Exploration 2950. I think that this is a pretty decent pack. Freelancer Dur. Sorry. Redact that. No. Yeah, and that's it. That's the that's Anvil Day, boys.